in Tennessee is beautiful.
Da, da, da. I look at you and my blood boils hot. I feel
Dun,
my temperature rise. Yeah. Woo. I love it. Oh, baby, give me what you got. Is hunger in your eyes? Yes. Oh, God. You know, Trish, no matter what, every time I see Paul Stanley dance, I get these strange feelings in my nether parts. And for some reason, I want Paul Stanley to be so deep inside me. I have to. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me
No,
I'm wrong.
no. I mean, he's not. I'm more of the Chris guy in the back of the. I dug the drummer, but hey, each to his own. Everybody likes who they like
The
from there.
drummer.
Mhm.
Oh my God, that is like,
I'm I'm the drummer
oh,
kind of girl. I don't
oh
need the front
no,
man because I'm exciting enough. I don't need all the attention.
that is true. Yes,
So
that
I
is
need some of
true.
the attention on me. So I got to date somebody that doesn't need all the attention too.
Yeah, I get it. I know. I know. Yeah. Now I wish I took up drums because I secretly want to date you forever because
Oh,
you're so sweet.
well, thank you.
Burn with. You're welcome.
I'm
Heavens
such a
on.
nerdy mom though. That's the thing. I am so Susie homemaker, even though I work all the time. Besides now being off for my surgery,
When
but
is your surgery? Or did you have it already?
I had it, but it looks like
Okay.
I might need a hip replacement and
Oh
maybe
Jesus
a
Christ.
shoulder replacement. But I got hit by a car, so I mean it's not like
My God.
right.
Oh.
So it's not like, oh, old age. No, I got hit by a car.
Uh, hello, intense webs. I'm welcoming my beloved friend Trish Bengston here, who has a successful campaign for Brink and Fetch. Just want to have fun.
Yep, we got 5 more days and then
5 more days.
yeah,
5 more days.
but everybody's like, "Oh, the Kickstarter is the hard part." Honestly, it feels like this is the calm before the storm because as soon as we do it, we've successfully funded it, then we move on to issue 2
Yeah.
and I mean, Mike is already working on issue 2 with Chuck for editing and stuff like that and then it goes off to go get drawn up and then yeah, start down this crazy road again. Kickstarter feels like the quiet.
It is the quiet. It is the quiet after the first initial couple of days.
Yeah.
But give yourselves. Well, it's up to you, but you give yourselves a little bit of time to. I mean, have you already enjoyed the spoils of your success? I mean, I'm
No,
very proud of you. I'm very proud of the two of you, by the way.
spoils. I'm planning out costumes for the cons that we're going to.
Yeah, I know. Which one are you going to?
We are going to Planet Comic Con
You're going to
and
Planet Comic Con. Okay,
in Kansas
excellent.
City. And then there are two cons that are happening local where I am, Northwest Arkansas.
Nicely done.
And then we are going to, hopefully, knock on wood, we're going to Fan Expo in Dallas.
Ooh.
And then up to either Chicago or Minneapolis for one of the cons up there to be
Oh
with
my
my
God.
sister and her family.
Eesh. That's awesome. Oh wow. Someone. Oh man. I wish I
Oh,
got the link for the campaign.
oh, well, hold on here. Let me work on that.
YouTube and just put the link in the campaign. Just put the
Okay.
campaign link into the chat.
Well, see, I am not Mike. I'm not quick on it, so it takes me a
No,
minute.
take your time. Take your time. I'm not stopping for a while.
Um, if you have any questions, please about the Kickstarter, you can be drawn on a cover. I mean, I have all the goodies that are part of it. We have excellent covers. I mean, so if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask about them. I will gladly answer
Yes.
them to the best of my ability.
Trish and Mike Bankston are absolute class humans. I love them very dearly. And I am happy that Trish is here. because it's awesome that she's here, man. She's so dope.
Oh, well,
And
you're
she's
amazing.
so like
You're
sexy and
so
stuff
sweet
too.
to everybody. You're so sweet to
Yeah, I know.
everybody.
I'm sweet to the women too. That's why I'm able to get down their pants so
Oh,
easy.
please,
You
please. I
know.
see how sweet you are to Pops being on his
Well,
show.
I don't want to get down his pants. You know. I'm not trying to get down his pants. There ain't no way. Sorry. Lick it up. Oh, oh, oh. It's only right now. Lick it up. Lick it up. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Lick it up. Lick it up. Oh, oh, oh. Jesus Christ, I swear to God. No matter what, the only ones who should have ever kept their makeup off are Paul Stanley and Eric Carr. I mean, good goddamn. There's some ugly people in Kiss, man, I swear. Ew. There's some ugly motherfuckers up in Kiss. It's like barf, barfity barf. Ew, yuck, yuck, yuck. So, yes, here I am now. This is going to be, Trish, I'm not going to
Yes.
say what the title is yet, but this is going to be a new series of mine.
Really? I'm excited by that.
This is going to be a new series, and it's going to be yet another thing that is going to blow away expectations, because what I'm going to do is I will tell you something about my graphic novel Incantessi. When I did it, when I made it, that's when I had my cancer diagnosis, and quite frankly, I was in the panic mode of like thinking I was going to die. So I just did it. And I had no idea that I would get the fan reaction that I did for the first issue. I want to plan the next 4 chapters a lot better after I finish these last 2 chapters in 2022.
Oh, hold on. I jumped over and it did the voice thing.
Okay. Well, welcome. Nita's like, well, welcome back. Oh my God, I hate cancer. Yeah, so do I. So do I. Yeah, cancer really sucks. The incision that I had cancer of the lymph nodes, and they had to cut my neck from the back of my ear to my clavicle, open my neck up, and then they had to cut my neck muscle in half and parted that sucker, and then dug into my chest to get the cancer out of my all 92 of my lymph nodes out of my chest, and that sucked. And I honestly thought I was going to die because it was an unfamiliar type of cancer that my family had. So I didn't know what the hell was going to go on. I went through the radiotherapy, all that shit, and it really sucked. Mm-hmm. So when I was drawing Incantessi, my mindset at that point was, I want to do this to make sure that I do it, just to say that I have something behind. But turns out I'm going to live, and Incantessi was a lot more popular than I thought it would be. So now it's like, I have the story in hand. It's just that there's more that I want to tell, and I want to make sure that for the next 4 chapters, I get it super right, because I'm going to hold off on Incantessi for maybe after I finish, maybe 6 months to a year. But I'm going to start this one also because I just started a new job, and now I can afford a colorist and a letterer. And once I do all that, I'm going to draw 2 titles, and I'm going to have those other ones colored.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you could do any of the artwork when you work on your own project, that's way better. Because, unfortunately, me and Mike, we're not artistic like that. So, we have to outsource it to other talented people like you or whoever that we have working on the project, because that's not our thing. We can write you a story, but we can't draw you a picture.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Intense Webs. That's a horrible thing. Mm. Yeah, that's a shitty thing. That's what I was afraid of. You should tell the story. Well, yeah, I will tell the story. I want to make sure, because I have a bunch of ideas on where I want Incantessi to go after she after this first 4 chapters end, because there's going to be something that I'm going to do with her that is going to be a lot different than what most people would think that I was going to do with her. And but at the same time, what I want to do is, I thought of this thing and I didn't want to pass it up, but I want to make sure that, Incantessi is my baby. That's it. It's my baby.
Right.
And Sophia is the epitome of that. So the one thing I want to do when I finish telling her tale is I want to treat it with the love and respect that it deserves. But I've had this in my head for a bit, and I'm just like, I just out of nowhere, I decided to draw some of these girls, and I was like, man, I got to do something about this, and I'm gonna, because that's exactly what I'm gonna do with it.
So it sounds like you're like me and Mike. See, like we want to make sure we have a base ground. You know how you have like 2 issues out of
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And we want a strong foundation. And then Mike has another story he'd like to tell, and I'd like to tell a story too. But we want to make sure people get to know us and know our product, and
oh yeah,
then we'll branch out and have other titles. But we want to make sure people get to know us and we have that loyal fan base to branch out.
oh yeah, absolutely. And it's like, I mean, as much as I love the Incantessi, and I will always draw that, whatever it might be. It was my first one, and I'm so much. I'd like to think of myself as a little bit smarter now as a result of what I've learned, as far as like self-publishing and like doing my own thing is concerned. And I realize that no matter how hard I work, I can't do it alone. I can't. I simply cannot, because the first issue took me about 6 months to do, and that was the art, then the coloring, and then I did all the lettering. And I had that issue done before. Bomb Toaster, have no fear, the toaster is here. Yay. um, I had the first issue done flat out. Everything was finished, done. And the second issue, I wanted to get it out as fast as I could, because I was like, wow, I did rather well with the first one. I'm going to go for the second one. And I did. And I finished a 60-page story in about 4 months' time. I did it, but I greatly underestimated how much I was going to need for printing and how long printing was going to take, as well as how much it almost mentally destroyed me, because I did way too much work in too short of a span of time, and I will never do that again. I will not do that again, because that drove me really crazy.
Like, timeline, deadline, and I'm okay with the deadline. I know I'm going to come out with the next issue because we're already working on it.
That's excellent.
I don't want a time. Everybody's like, you got to have it done in 3 months. You got to have it done in 4 months. Whatever somebody thinks. You know what? It's going to get done when I say it's done. Just like issue 1, we waited until both of us were healthy enough so we could be out here on every show, every chance to promote the book. And I wanted to give the most quality time I could to people to know how much this project means to us. You know what I mean? Instead of, here's my book, buy it. Okay. But then I slide back and you don't hear from us. No, that's not me.
Yeah. That's something.
The attention to the fans and the people.
Yeah, I'm proud of you that you did that. That was a very smart move. Chuck Kirshner, hey Rich. Hi, Miss Trish. How are you? Yay. I'm pleased. I am super pleased. Now, I am very happy that Trish is here. I haven't spoken to her at length for quite some time, except for all the flirting that she does with me whenever I'm on another podcast.
Well, that's only because I like to play with your boobs. You know that.
It's not my boobs. It's not my boobs you like playing with there, girly.
I like your balls you had today. They looked really
good. I had some nice balls today, that's for sure.
They did look really juicy and salty.
They are juicy and salty. Yes, they're all tasty and they have sauce all over it. Yeah, and you should have seen the sausage I had earlier. Oh my God. It was so juicy and big and veiny and all that stuff, kind of like I actually didn't have sausage today. There's no place around here I can get a good hot or sweet Italian sausage around here, man.
Oh, see,
that breaks my heart, man. So well, all the places here are fish and chips, and I'm like, fuck. come on, man. I'm like, God damn it. There's only so much I can do. You know, when I pay a visit to the States, I swear to God, I'm going to go to the nearest Italian deli, and I swear to God, I am going to go buy like 1,000 pounds of like the hot and sweet Italian sausage and bring that shit back. I'm like, yeah, give me some of that.
Can't you get like one of the restaurants to like give you a monthly delivery or something like that?
Well, I could. It's rather pricey. You're gonna love this one. I wanted what the hell did I want? Don't laugh when I say this. You know what I got for my birthday last year? I got A1 steak sauce last year.
Okay.
You know, but I got one of those big Jagunda bottles that you find in Costco or something like that. You know how much? You know how much they were when I got them here?
What?
30 British pounds.
So it's like what?
It's like 45 American bucks. 45 American. Oh my God! It's like it's expensive. It is expensive. So it's like, you know, if I there's hardly any, if at all, any Italian Salameria shops or like Pastosas or anything like that. I mean, when I go to Italy, oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I understand that if you can't get it there, yeah, I can't get it there. It's impossible. But
well, that's what I figured. You might have went to Italy because that's way
not yet.
Than
not yet. They had another. Italy for a while was the epicenter of COVID, and it scared the shit out of me because the lovely lady who inspired the incantessi, I almost acted like a possessed boyfriend. I messaged her almost every day to make sure that she was alive or her family was alive. I mean, it's like I was really, really nervous, and she was okay. She survived it, and she's doing great. I mean, she's always doing great, but I'm just like, that scared the living hell out of me. It really did, and I'm just like, man. But now that things are getting a little bit better, as a matter of fact, they're lifting a lot of the restrictions. They're lifting just about all the restrictions in the UK, and right now,
that is gorgeous, Rich. I hate to interrupt, but that's beautiful.
Thank you.
That is so beautiful.
I'd like to think that I've evolved in my art over the time that I've been doing this, and yeah, I'm at that point. I'm at that point, Trish. You know, and it's like I love doing what I do. I really do, and it's like I can't see myself doing anything else really, except teach it. You know what I'm saying? But I have to do it in a university thing because, quite frankly, I don't like high school kids because they're retarded. You know, they're as retarded as Russell Allen is because Russell Allen is ugly and he looks funny. And I say that all the time. I don't know if Russ is here, but if he's here and he hears this,
he shouldn't be here for a few more minutes. I think he's coming home from work still.
Okay, well, if he decides to show up, he knows that he's not attractive. So, you know, I don't like ugly people on my show because, you know, why do you think he never shows up here? You know, I mean, it's just like I reject anything that is not beautiful. Hence why you are here. That's right. You are beautiful, and that is why you are here, beloved Trish, and big sexy Mike. I'm sorry.
It's only because I got a sexy book. I was just kidding.
You got a sexy book. Mike, you have the sexiest book. You there's an audience here. You want to tell everybody about?
Well, I was going to tell you about Mike. I mean, Mike was going to join me, but unfortunately, he was an amazing husband and went out every 2 hours to do the snow. And he's filming.
Oh my God. How is it over there with the snow, guys? How is it over there?
It was rough, but we live down south, so it melted like within a few days.
Where do you live in the south?
We live in Arkansas.
Oh, that's not really the south.
Well, that's
like mid. That's like the mid. That's like the mid. Well, you're not below. I don't think. Are you below the Mason-Dixon line?
I have no idea.
Because I live below the Mason-Dixon line, and that was some stuff in the south, boy. I'll tell you right now, with them wicked cross burnings and everything. Oh, my goodness.
We do
Sorry.
live in the Bible Belt. I will
Oh,
say
Jesus. Half the United States is the Bible Belt, for goodness sake.
that.
Oh, my God. Okay.
But that's me and Mike's opinion, each to their own. And as long as you're not trying to thump us over the head with something, and
I would never thump you over the head with anything, please. I
we're
get along. You know what?
everything.
I have to tell you, I get along with people who are conservative more than I do with people who are liberal, because liberals are fucking. They're about like from what I remember, they're about a lot of, well, part of the cancel culture. That's one thing, and the other thing is supreme like badgering of identity politics, and it's like I'm as lefty as I could possibly be. It's like, gay marriage, transgender rights, yeah, go healthcare all the way through, absolutely. But no matter what any lefty thinks, I don't give a damn how right a lefty might be, or how wrong a lefty is, or how right he is. If lefties are supposed to be so damn enlightened and so accepting and everything, why the hell would anyone ever judge anybody who is on the right or is conservative as lesser than they are?
Mm-hmm.
It's a crock of shit. It's a damn crock of shit, and I hate that. I mean, if lefties are supposed to be so damn accepting, I'm sorry. It's not fair to anybody. I don't care if you're righty or lefty or whatever it is, Trish. That means absolutely nothing to me. It never did. Nothing like that ever did. You know what I mean? Nothing like that ever meant anything to me. I'm sorry?
I said I'm not political one way or another. My political thing is who came out this week in a comic, what's the comic topic this week, or who's on Big Brother and who's had a
exactly
house on Big Brother. That's
exactly that's the same with me. Care. That's the same with me. I'm just like, I don't care what anybody says one way or another politically. I mean, because that's like the tenth of a person's makeup, if at all. And I'm being serious. It's like I don't like people who are prejudiced one way or the other. I've dealt with that in my life way too much because of my neurodivergency. So
well,
I'm sorry.
I deal with that on a. My family's in Iowa and right near the border, and it's indigenous versus white, and like. Even my aunts, I love them to death. They're my great aunts, but they're like, oh my gosh, so many white people around. And then, I overheard this. Oh, I hate having to deliver when we had chicken delivered for a funeral. They're like, I hate having to deliver to this Indian church, and I get that now.
God.
It's 2022 and I get that now.
You're Indian? You're East Indian?
No,
I never knew that.
No, not. I'm indigenous.
Okay, well, whatever. I mean, is that your heritage?
Born on the reservation, grew up in Sioux City. I mean,
oh wow, that's incredible.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
That's so beautiful. That is so effing beautiful. That really truly is. It's
well. Here's the
wow.
Crazy thing. My dad and my mom met at camp. They were both counselors. There was for a camp for underprivileged Native Americans, and my mom was working in the kitchen, and my dad was one of the counselors, and that's where they met.
Aw, that is so sweet. It really is.
So
it's so awesome.
That's me in a nutshell.
Well, you're effing amazing.
No,
I think you're amazing.
Typical mom. I mean, really. I mean, like I told you earlier, I'm planning a cosplay with my kid, and my daughter's 22, by the way. And so
22. I know that's right. Yeah, she's 22. That's right.
Yeah, and I'm going as Monopoly, and she's going as Candyland, and then that's one day, and then the next day we're going as the Wicked Witch and Glinda from Wicked on Broadway, not the original.
Nice.
And then she's like, should we do superheroes? I'm like, if you want to, because I have almost every superhero costume there is. I have Harley, I have Wonder Woman, I have a lot of them. So
Wonder Woman.
If you want to on Sunday, because it's most of the cons are only like 5 or 6 hours on Sunday. So I'm like,
That's not so bad.
No, the easiest peasiest costume I usually save for Sunday, and then Saturday gets the amazing makeup of putting on the green makeup that takes like 3 hours.
Eek.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
It's not bad. I did my daughter all in purple for one of the cosplays that she went as. So there we were in the bathroom, and she's like, Mom, I don't know how many more tubes of purple we need. I'm like, how many ever you got? In the
mirror. Oh my God. Oh, that's so funny. How many more? I mean, how many appearances are you going to make this year?
Give me 1 sec. Mike needs a little bit of help, and I'll be right back. But at least 6, I think. So hold on one.
That's crazy. All right, I'll be here.
Yeah, no, I'm still listening. I just need to help Mike.
No, that's okay. It's all right. I'll wait till you get back. Your story's a lot more interesting than whatever I'm going to say. So. Yeah, we all should just. I mean, yeah, Chuck. I'm not a fan of like lefty versus righty shit, because to me that doesn't exist. I mean, it may exist in the eyes of some people, but not me. I don't give a rat's ass what you guys do, as long as we all treat each other with respect, And sad to say, that's what a lot of my friends on the left side don't do. So I'm like, all right, you guys do what you got to do. I'm just gonna chill. That's how I feel. But yes, while everyone else is like, giving themselves a big circle jerk, all I'm doing is just drawing shit.
What I'm doing is telling people what covers and interior are the work I want. So you're doing better than me. I just telling people what I want.
Well, why don't you go? Well, now that you have yet another audience here, so do yourself a favor and tell everybody what Brink and Fetch is all about while you're here, and what you're gonna have for like your special alternate covers and whatnot.
Oh, so Brink and Fetch is a supernatural rom-com book about 2 girls trying to make their way in the world of chaos, and there's just the girls just want to have a good time, but there's always something stopping them. And I have amazing covers by David Fott. I'm really proud of that cover. You
have one by Rich Parada. Oh wait, you didn't ask him. Damn.
Should I get out my original artwork? Because
no, you should not. No,
I'd have to send it back to you.
No.
I have original artwork that has Brink and Fetch.
Whatever.
I do.
I know.
But if I wanted it colored and put in the book, I would have to send it back to you.
I know. I'm hurt though. Wait, what is that? What music is playing? What the fuck? That's Outcast. Cool. Leave it on. Okay. I love Outcast. Anyway, go ahead. Please continue.
Okay.
Thank you.
Are you done whining?
I am done whining.
Not
yet. Not yet.
Okay.
I whine incessantly, and that is my right, because America and Jesus.
I am your guest. I do not have to listen to the whininess. No.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll be good boy. I'm sorry. Hungry. Hungry.
You had plenty of balls for lunch. You're good.
Hungry. I just saw that. Oh my God, I just saw that movie. That movie was so fucking good.
Ghostbusters?
No, The Suicide Squad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that again later tonight, because I have to. Hungry. Tell me that. Did you see it?
Of course. Suicide Squad, yes.
The new one, right? With
yes.
John Cena. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Have you watched Peacemaker?
No, I can't get Peacemaker here in the UK.
Really?
We can't get it in the UK because I don't know. I think there's an issue with HBO Max coming over to over the pond. I mean, I'm able to see some movies from DC. I was able to see the Zack Snyder Justice League when it came out. I saw that the day that it was airing on Now Television instead
If
of
you ever want to watch it, you just hit me up and I'll prop you up right in front of the TV and we can stream it as we're talking.
That would be so dope. That would be the dopest ever.
Yeah.
That would that would be so mega dope of you to do that. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's only
Yay.
2 episodes left and then it's done. So yeah.
I've seen some of the outtakes on that. Oh my God, it's so vicious. It's funny as hell.
I wasn't gonna watch it because I was like, this is so dumb. I got like 20 minutes into it. I'm like, this is so stupid. But Mike's like, do you want to watch it with me? I'm like, this is so dumb. I'll give it the rest of this issue or this episode 1. You know what I mean? And it got so much better. And now I'm like, do we got a new episode yet? Do we got a new episode?
Tell me you haven't rehearsed that dance yet.
Oh, I have a million times. I can't wait to when I go physical therapy and they're like, well, what do you want to do? And I'll be like, dance. I want to do the John Cena thing.
Yes. I'm trying to rehearse on it. I'm doing a terrible job of it because I have 2 left feet and no thumbs.
Well, yeah.
I'm still handsome though, so that makes up for it.
Yeah, I still want to learn that dance. Just they don't have a character that I really feel like I could cosplay on there that well because my daughter's like, well, I get to be the eagle. I'm like, no, that's the only other one I could be. I'm like,
do you really want to taste it? I'm gonna put that song on now. Well, tell me about the cons. I keep interrupting you. I'm so sorry. I have terrible manners.
That's okay.
I have terrible manners.
We're going to Planet Comic-Con. We're going to some local ones here. We're going to Fan Expo in Dallas, and then up north either to C2E2 or the one in Minneapolis.
Oh, that's hot. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Cat Arnold, we need a video of doing that Cena dance, Rich. Yes. I'm gonna do that. I will do that. I promise. I will do that. That's what I'm gonna cosplay is when I really cosplay, I'm gonna go dressed up as Peacemaker, but that means I gotta really hit the weights because I gotta get nice and big for all those weights and stuff like that because
you could go as his dad and he's got that
no
outfit, the white dragon outfit.
No.
Just saying.
1 second.
I think I'm gonna go as a butterfly then. If my daughter's going as the eagle, I'm going as the butterfly.
1 second, may I?
Cat's gonna help you with your costume, Rich.
She is?
Yeah, she just put that in the thing.
She did? I'll help you make the Peacemaker out. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. If you know what? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'll do it. I'm going to learn to dance, and then I'm just going to be like, I'll do it at Liverpool. Do you really want to taste that?
You know, all the cons are going to have that at the beginning because they all have a dance. You know what I mean? And so I foresee that being the new mark.
Oh, yeah. They're all going to do it. There's going to be 1,000 Peacemakers there, and there's going to be 1,000 of them doing this stupid dance.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yes. See, I want to be the eagle and I want to be the butterfly. That's what I told my daughter.
The butterfly. Oh God, those butterflies are creepy as fuck.
I want to be one of those. I like doing that.
Do you really want? Oh my God, I got to do this dance at some point.
You know you want to jump.
Do you really want to taste that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see myself doing this like a million times a day.
Yeah, but we're going to these cons as just fans. I'm not buying a table. Everybody's like, "Are you buying tables?" I'm like, I have one book out, guys, and I have some buttons. I do. No, I'm not. Oh, Chuck, help share it out in the chat, Chuck. My goal I would like to get to is the scratch and sniff bra and panty set.
I can't get over that.
I want to make sure everybody gets scratch and sniff bra and panty sets. It's not funky smell or any weirdness. Because
No, it has to be. Oh my God, it needs to
no,
be.
that's so mean.
It
That
needs
is
to
so
be
not mean.
funky. No, it has to be
No,
funky.
I am not doing tuna smell or Gwyneth
No,
Paltrow my
I'll rub them on my crotch and I'll just send it back to you. I'm like, yeah, here you go. Have some of this.
No, no, no. But I learned a lot of weird smells that I didn't think that would smell really good, like leather. I never knew it had a really actual real leather has a really sweet smell to it.
It could, yeah, it does.
And I never knew that. And like, see, smell is such a personal thing. So if I even send somebody a strawberry, they might think it smells funky to them.
It
So
might. Excuse me.
that's why I wanted to
Just
give
might.
people. I don't want to tell people what the smells are because I want them to kind of figure it out on their own, or put it in there. Tell me what you think the smell is when you get this stuff.
Scratch and sniff.
Oh my gosh.
That is the most ingenious thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Did you see what Joe just told you to do?
What did Joe tell me to do?
Let Rich smell like second.
Smell the secondhand sex. Everyone else gets good ones. Yeah, no, my personality is complete, absolute secondhand sex. That's what I am. I love it, but that's me. I can't help it. I smell like secondhand sex. You are correct.
But
I do.
See, it's also been statistically proven that, or whatever they did, the research that nobody smells something the same way. So it's an individual thing. And that's what I wanted to do by you backing me and Mike's project. I want to show you how much I care about you, and I wanted to individualize it. So whatever smell I send, it doesn't matter. It's what you're going to smell.
Oh my God.
So it's
why does that turn me on so much?
Because how many Kickstarters say I want to send you something that's personalized to you and smell?
No one, not one. Or Petra, the smell of rain after several days of hot sunshine. Oh yeah, that's a not so great smell. It's a well, actually no, that's a very good smell. I think. I don't remember. I haven't seen the sunlight here in a few days. I forgot what it smells like. I forgot what rain smells like after it's like heated up for a few days or something. Oh God, I should make these flappers turn into mermaids.
That would be a different kind of book.
Yeah, I should have these flappers turn into. Ooh, that's my fave smell. Okay, I have to smell it again in order to smell it. I'm telling you, I should have like flappers who turn into mermaids, like naked mermaids with big boobies. God help me, no. I will never do that. Do you really want to taste that?
I love the whole soundtrack to the whole thing because it's all like 80s hair bands.
It is. It's definitely 80s hair bands. It's awesome. I love it. I mean, all the 80s stuff, it's just... I look back on it not in remembrance, but in fondness, and like, Jesus Christ, thank God I'll never have to look like that ever again in my life. Can you put the Cicella smell of success in bra and panties? Yes, that's Gisele Bündchen. That's Gisele Bündchen.
That's why you get to smell it, because it's successfully funded.
It successfully smells like Gisele Bündchen. Yep, that's you. There you are, Gisele Bündchen. Yes. Do you really want to taste that? I'm gonna play the shit out of this thing so I can get sick of it, so I don't have to hear it anymore.
Do you know what? People say that works. It never works.
It doesn't, because I'm starting to like this song like a lot. It's so funny. I've never heard of this band before in my life, and then all of a sudden it's like, here they are.
But that's a good thing that,
it is
something from 30 years ago, 40 years ago, you never really paid attention to. And now it's, what the heck? Where'd this song come from?
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
You really want to taste that?
Do you know in another 10 years, you know how we were talking about Kiss? You know that the next generation of kids really won't know.
I know. So I should play Kiss all the time, because I want to make sure that everyone remembers Kiss, when they're like 1,000 years old and they're dead.
Right.
they're like 90 years old and they're still playing on that. They're still doing Heaven's on Fire. Like, no, you should stop, Gene Simmons. Stop playing music, Gene Simmons. It's over for you now. Enough, because you're starting to depress me, Gene Simmons.
No, they put out a list of like a lot of songs. Like nobody's really gonna know who Bowie is. Kiss, Aerosmith was on that list.
Oh God.
Pink Floyd is on that list.
Oh man.
I forget who else is on that list.
I know they're growing up with ASAP Rocky. Like, ew, Christ.
Especially, because that generation, the next generation's never going to listen to those things, or there's not movies that pull into that soundtrack, so they're not going to listen to those bands.
Yeah, I mean, that's a shame.
Kiss, the last real movie that used any of their music was Detroit Rock City, and that was, what was that, like early 2000s?
Yeah, that was about it. Yeah.
I mean, there's so just the way of media.
I know. It's really destructive. It's like it's not going to be there anymore, and that breaks my heart. It breaks my heart because it's like that. Those were like actual songwriters. Even Gene Simmons had a couple of songs that were like decent. It's like, I don't know. I mean, Burn Bitch Burn doesn't really rank up there with, the times they are changing, but, at least he wrote the damn thing himself. When you have Beyonce, like, having 10 writers for, like, who runs the world? Girls. Who runs the world? Girls. Who runs the world? Girls. So I'm like, yay. Girls run the world.
Jimmy's got another 20 years because of Lucifer.
That's true, yeah.
Joe put Jimi Hendrix as one to go by the wayside. No, he's got another 20 because Lucifer did the one song, All Along the Watchtower. So now when people go back, they're like, oh, well, where's the original? And so he gave him, because of Lucifer putting that in there, he gave him
Tom Ellis Lucifer?
Yes.
Oh, I love Tom Ellis Lucifer. Oh my God, he's so hot.
Right, but he did his version
Lucifer.
of All Along the Watchtower. So now when people go back and watch Lucifer, which is semi-successful, you know what I mean? They're going to be like, oh, so this was originally Jimi Hendrix. So it will boost him back up there.
What the hell with Jimi Hendrix? I want to have Tom Ellis's baby. Hell yeah, man. Drop that seed, Tom Ellis. I love you.
I love his voice.
I do too. My voice is sexier, though. I think my voice is sexier. Hello.
Well, you have that British thing, and being
I don't have any British thing. I'm not even British. What the hell,
well,
man?
I know, but you've been there long enough.
Yeah, I guess.
It's just like when you move in the United States, like, I do y'all now, and y'all.
Redneck.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I live in redneck country, so I'm like, y'all.
Redneck country. Yeah, I do have to tell you. Oh my God, the food is so good in the South. Oh God. You know what I love? You know what I miss? Brunswick stew. Have you ever had Brunswick stew?
Is it made with a beer that's called Brunswick?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's made of all the stuff that you're not supposed to eat, but you eat it anyway. It's really good. I love it for some strange, uncanny reason. I know I'm weird.
What are you not supposed to eat? Most stew is healthy. Even the dietitian.
Well, there's parts, like the cow eyes or the lizard tongue,
those stews. Oh,
toad spit, just like rat claws. But it's really good.
No. Growing up, I had to eat all that stuff, and I told myself I would never do that again.
Oh my God!
Like pig's feet. No chitlins for this girl anymore. No cow brains. No cow
I
cheeks.
love cow brains.
No cow eyes. No
brains. Rich always has that macho machismo. Your mojo be as strong as Rich's will overshadow. Oh God, no. Oh, they're silver. Holy crap! Oh my God, too much hero worship for one day. Someone worship Trish instead of me. Trish is far more worthy of it.
All hell hail the richness. All hail the
All hail the Trishness.
no.
All hail the Trishness. Yep, that's
No,
it.
I'm
The
just hanging out
Trishness.
with my buddy.
The
That's all I'm.
Trishness.
I'm just
The
hanging out with my
Trishness.
buddy. No,
Yeah,
hanging out with my buddy.
your buddy who wants to run away with you.
Oh, okay.
Run away with me. Yes. Take me home.
Yeah, there's only
Like Phil Collins said. Like Phil Collins said, take me home. Take me home. Oh Lord. 'Cause I've been in prison all my life. And I could sing it. I film videos in exotic locations because the company pays for the travel. God, I have too much time on my hands. All right, now I have to let's see. Here's the butt of the gun. Yeah, I'm digging this. I really am digging this. You're a hero since when? Rich is just a legend. The real deal is different. No, Trish is the hero. I'm just a guy. You know, I'm not a guy who wants to be a legend. I'm just a guy.
And a wife making my way down the road. You know, that's all I'm doing.
In the world of comics.
Yeah.
So you're doing something very smart, by the way. You're starting with I mean, have you already started on production for the second issue?
Well, not production. Chuck and Mike are they're going over the script right now.
Okay, that's excellent.
So, I mean, yes and no. I mean, it's started, but we haven't started on the art yet for it. Because I will tell you, I don't want to give out. You know how I came out with the scratch sniffer on panty sets? Well, the next one I got something else I kind of want to play with that I.
God, is it the stained underwear set?
No. This one's even more interesting as stretch goals.
Oh my God, what is it, like an anthropology dig or something? I mean, what is it? Oh my God, that sounds really cool, actually. But I want to know. Why don't you tell me?
I will, but you have some fans, and
I do.
Other creators, and I don't want them to hack my idea before I get to it.
Oh, I get it. Okay, all right. No, say no more. Say no more.
It's the nut and sock, Joe. You'll get a nut and sock. Everybody gets a nut and sock.
Ew. Oh God, I can't tell you how many of those I have. You know, it's like I have to get.
Smell pretty.
Oh God, mine don't.
Hold on, let me go get.
Mine smell like regret.
I'll show everybody.
Mine smell like regret, shame, and cantaloupe. She's getting her nut and sock. Oh my God, dirty girl.
They smell good too.
I'll bet. All right. Okay. Oh my God, help me.
See my little nut and socks, and it says this one is Fetch.
Oh God.
And this one is Brink. That has my pink hair. And they smell really good.
I can't wait for my copy of Brink and Fetch.
I know. I can't wait to get it to you.
Let me know how much the postage is, and I will take care of it.
We'll take care of that later.
Yeah, we'll take care of that later, but let me know how much the postage is, because it's a lot of money having to ship to the UK.
I didn't want to do on international. I mean, I know you guys know how much it is to ship, but I just couldn't. My international friends, I'm just like, I just couldn't do that to you guys, you know, like ask for it, you know, because Kickstarter also takes that into your funding amount. And I'm like, that's not fair. You really are not making any part of that. And that's just not fair to include that in.
It does. It puts in a lot. It takes, you know, it's a pain in the ass. And I'm thankful for RJ, because I'll tell you something. Silver's laughing. That will be Breaking Fetch Legend, the Nut and Sock of Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very happy for RJ. He made sure that I had fulfillment taken care of as a result of you know, and it's so much cheaper to send it to him than it would be for me to deliver it all over the United States from the UK. I mean, it was so expensive.
Well, see, that's the one thing everybody's like, oh, you should go to this printer or that printer. And not that I don't respect those printers, but right now they're like 6 to 8 weeks out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
and that's why I went when we went to the con here. I found a local printer that prints for 4 or 5 more other creators here in this region, and he said this is my quality, and I loved it. And he's like, you might come to the store and you can see it printed off and take it home and watch
Oh
it
my
roll
God.
off the press, and you know what I mean. And it's not 1 penny cheaper or not penny more expensive than going to one of those name brand ones. So I was like,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, I'm go ahead. I'm sorry, you first, honey. Go ahead.
no, I just said, and then I don't have to pay shipping too on top of it, or extra price, because they're like, well, shipping's included. But if you're charging me 30 cents more a book, and at
Yeah.
500 books, that's extremely a lot of money. You have
It
to
is a lot of money.
research.
It is a lot of money. It really is. It's quite a bit. Oh, sorry, excuse me. It's
No. I wish Russell would come on, because he's got an amazing video for Brink and Fetch.
Yeah, well, Russ is ugly and stupid, so he's not worthy of being on my program. He has sullied himself. He has made himself ugly and undesirable, so he cannot show up. I do not care if he hears me say it, because it is truth. But he knows it too. That is his private shame.
So
I actually love Russ very, very much.
Oh,
I adore him. He is such a good man.
When
I really
had
love
my
him.
spinal surgery, him and his wife came to visit us.
Really?
Yeah, because we were. They put us up at the hotel, because
Are you kidding?
No, because they didn't want to stay in the hospital, because it was too. They didn't want to risk COVID, so we stayed at a hotel for 2 weeks. And Russell and his wife came to visit us at the hotel. I had my spinal surgery. So, well, because I had hooked him up with my spinal doctor to see if they could help him. So he's like, "Well, I'm going to an appointment. Can we come see you guys?" I'm like, "Well, yeah."
This pandemic, while it was really terrible, is also one of the best things, because I wouldn't have met a lot of everybody here. I wouldn't have met Pops. I wouldn't have met you. I wouldn't have met a lot of people. And it's like,
it's a blessing in disguise.
It is. It's a big blessing in disguise, and I'm so glad we're all connected. And we will all, we are all going to meet and break bread and have way too much fun. And I really need to fucking cook for all of you guys, because I love all of you. I really do. I love every single one of you guys. Even Russ, even though he's ugly. He knows. It's okay. I have pity for people who look like him.
Well, that's why we have the homage cover to Tom Hutchinson, because when this COVID thing, Mike has been collecting comics and we've been going to cons, but really, not really. I didn't know anybody. You know what I mean? So when the COVID, we kind of saw Zindascope had a thing, and then we saw Nei, and she was with Tom, and then we followed Tom to, and then it just went down the whole rabbit hole. And I mean, we were spending like $500 to $600 at our local comic shop. Now,
oh God,
we spent probably 150 there now, and the rest is on Kickstarter.
Jesus, that is a lot. God, you guys are very devoted. You really are. Oh my God.
Well, if it's a story Mike likes, I guarantee you we're gonna back it. I mean, if not anything, I'll throw $1 at it. I mean, if you got witches or supernatural, Mike's gonna love it. Generally.
Well, what do you think of mine? Well, what do you honestly think of mine?
I love yours. I love yours.
Does Mike love it?
Honestly, I don't know what his opinion is of it, because I mean, I will show you. He has like 17 boxes around him.
Oh God, I can't even imagine.
Right. I like every day our mailman knows us, and he's like, "You got 4 more packages. You got 2 more packages, whatever." Every day we get a package from some Kickstarter that we've backed. So Mike has like 17 boxes around him, plus all of the stuff he gets from our local comic shop.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, so like everybody's like, "Oh, what does Mike think of my book?" I'm like, honestly, I don't know if Mike's read your book, to be honest.
It's okay. It's all right. I mean, I'm glad you love it. I'm glad you do. You
I
know.
do because it's exciting and it's fun and it's not predictable. I don't know which, you know what, I don't want to
Yeah.
feel anything for anybody out there, but it's not when you, oh, okay, well, oh, you got magic powers and this should happen and that should happen in the book, but it doesn't fall prey to that.
Yeah.
Do you know
Well,
what I'm trying
yeah.
to say?
Yeah.
There's a lot of, you get this normal storyline, you know what I mean? Oh, there's conflict. Okay, well then there's some kind of resolution and then there's a conclusion. But you kind of get that, but like in a weird way with your book, which makes it more exciting that it's not all
Well,
you
you see,
don't.
what I want to do, what I want to make sure of, this it's supposed to be a Tommy gun. I messed up a little bit on it, but I'm having too much fun with Trish talking, and I'm just like, all right, I'm trying to copy a Tommy gun one way or the other, but that this is her vagina, so there you go.
Does it
Look,
smell? No, I'm just
look,
kidding.
boobs, look, boobs, boobs. Pay attention to the boobs. Yeah, and the pearl necklace that's going along her boobs. Ooh, pearl necklace. That's
So
disgusting.
did you on your first Kickstarter, did you set up your own like Kickstarter on it and do it
Yeah,
all yourself, or did you have
yeah.
any help?
I did it all myself.
Because that was an experience and a half trying to figure out fonting and sizing and where to put this, where to put that, how to add on this add-on or that add-on. That was a very interesting thing.
I asked a couple of my friends. Uh, it's Tommy gun. They're doing a magic book. The Tommy gun doesn't have to be exact. Well, this is not. This isn't the magic book.
No,
This is something
that's a
else
new one
entirely.
coming out,
That's
Joe.
gonna be
That's
the
Flapper.
new one that's coming out in 2023. Because when I finish chapter 4 of Incantessi this year, I'm going to put that on shelf for a little while. I'm going to put that on shelf for a bit because there's going to be another arc that I want to do for that one. And afterwards, I want to focus on this and I want to see what I can do with this one. Sorry. And here you go. But yeah, this is some good stuff. Yeah, there's something I'm going to do with them. I know what it is, but it's just a matter of what I'm going to do with them. Let me check out her reference one more time. Let's see. No, I got to make sure I get. Okay, yeah, I got that. Okay, that's yummy. Okay, that's Oh yeah, this is some good stuff. What do you think of this so far?
I'm loving the top half very, very much.
Mm-hmm.
That is just, oh, that's so gorgeous. I love how, because that is it like a time, I wanted to ask if it was like meant to be time period for the Tommy
Yeah,
gun. Is it
it's definitely meant to be time period. Yeah.
okay? Because that's what that reminds me of. I didn't want to be like, well, that's kind of like, the 40s, 30s,
Well,
40s
that's the
look. And,
20s.
oh, 20s. Okay.
Yeah, this is during like this is during the Roaring 20s.
Okay. Well, see, I'm not like a fashion
No, that's okay.
girl,
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
but
well,
I knew it
it's
was period piece.
yeah. No, it's okay. It's all right. It's something entirely different from what I'm used to doing, and I'm having fun with these girls just to start with. I just got to
Who
figure
wouldn't
out.
have fun with girls, right? To start with.
Well, yes, but the point is that it's like, of course, but I'm having fun with this particular concepts and with these particular characters, and I'm having too much fun with it to begin with, and I'm just like, man, I can't wait to figure out what I'm going to do with these girls for good, because um I mean, I can't really say what I'm going to do, not because I'm trying to keep a secret, but because I still have no great idea on what the hell I'm going to do with them. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do something with them,
Can I give you
but
like a little art thing that I would do
what would you do?
on her skirt?
Okay.
Have it more of the beat it type, and have it go down just enough that you would see her
Oh,
snatch. You know what I
I
mean?
I have a couple of those girls like that. That's the reason why she's like this.
Okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
I have two more. I'll show them. I don't know. I'm surprised I didn't show them to you. I'll show them to you after I finish with this.
Okay.
But
Okay. But you know what I mean? The
but I
beaded
have a
skirts that
couple
kind of,
more. Well, yeah.
and
You know
then
what?
it makes it more alluring in.
Oh yeah.
That's how I perceive it.
No, that's fine. That's no. You're correct. It's You see, for her, I mean, I want to make it a little bit more PG and not so much. I mean, I can make it R. I can
No,
make it
no, no,
X
no,
actually, but
no,
still.
no. But that's why I thought if you would have had the beaded skirts that went down a little bit lower, but just a little bit of the panties, you know what I mean? That would have been kind of really sexy.
But that is panties. That's panties
But
right there.
I love that one. I love that one.
Mm-hmm.
That was hot too.
Well, let's see. Let me show you what I got. I'm going to show a couple of these to you. Just give me a moment. Yeah, there's Ginny. And here's Ruth. Yep. The girl you're looking at right now that I'm working on, her name's Dorothy. But yeah, I just sent them to you in Facebook Messenger.
Yes. Looking at them right now.
Not bad, huh? Yeah.
Okay. I really like that second one. That second one is just gorgeous.
Oh yeah. The second one is hot. The second one
I mean,
I'm really enjoying.
like the first girl, that reminds me a lot of me. So, like,
Oh yeah. I had you in mind when I drew her. I was like, oh yeah,
yeah.
here we go. Well, no, I didn't actually, but still, you know, I didn't mean to be so cruel. Actually, no, I didn't. Yes, I
I
did.
love this kind of design since you're doing the 20s.
Uh-huh.
Let's
Oh
see.
yeah.
Show it off. That dress. I love that dress.
Oh, that's hot. Yeah, it is. It's definitely. I dig it. I dig it like crazy. I
Yeah,
love the 20s for some reason. Like I was born at that point. I
you
don't
were
know.
not.
Well, no. I mean, like I died and then I became reincarnated or some shit like that. I don't know. Whatever the hell. I don't know. The hell I was. Is that the car? Yes, that's the car. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this over back here too. I'm gonna ink this digitally, and then I'm gonna see if I can have it colored, maybe as a promo piece. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with that. But yeah, man, I'm so.
Oh, I'm really digging your girls, and Joe's right because that's like some of my favorite stuff, like the prohibition stuff, like that, and
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna do something with them, and I'm gonna do something with them soon. It's just a matter of what I'm going to do. You know, because it's like, how am I going to approach? I mean, is it going to be like an alternate history where it's like a little bit of a mix of Prohibition era and the ultra modern, where it's kind of like, the Prohibition era meets. Well, I'm not going to say
oh,
another word. I
here's
should
the
shut up.
thing. You could do a story arc in there where they're running Sophia's wine.
Or
Great prelude to your next book.
well, maybe. Well, there's a lot of. I mean, it's like I was thinking like they could be do the spice thing, but I'm like, wait a minute, that was already taken twice. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I have to. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with it next. I think. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. That's the beauty of it, the mystery. That I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. All right, 1 second.
Well,
I
that's
think
the
I'm.
great thing about being a writer. Your mind, and it's also the worst thing is because you can go so many different directions.
Oh, there's 1,000 different directions. No, you're right. It's a pain in the ass too because it's like, I wasn't. I mean, as soon as like I went really overboard with the story for Incantessi, and there's about 3 different things I want to do. Oh boy. Anyway. Sorry, I have a little bit of an audience. Where was I? Okay. Here we are. And Trish, I'm gonna have to cut this off a little bit. I'm gonna have to cut this off because it is late here.
Okay, but I just can't wait till you get that colored. That is just.
Well,
I'm
gonna have a lot of fun with it.
Is that gonna be part of the book or cover
Yes.
or?
I don't know. We'll see. It's probably gonna be. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll use it as a variant. Who knows? Anyway,
I would love if you would offer that as like the first stretch gold as a pinup.
I'll figure it out as soon as I get to this. Well, I'll let you know the story. I'll let you know what I figure out. I will.
Mike always likes bouncing stuff off of me because I will like splurt craziness out of my mouth like there ain't no tomorrow. And then he's like, actually, I can use some of that craziness and then work it into where he needs it to.
Yeah. Trish, you're the best. I'm so happy that you showed up.
Well,
guys,
I'm happy to be around. You know.
I know. Original pencils to learn from.
You can always hit me up. I mean, shoot, like I told you, we could StreamYard and we can put on Peacemaker and just you can draw and we can watch Peacemaker if you need to.
I will definitely take you up on that offer. I want to thank everyone who showed up. I'm thankful for everyone who endured my silliness, and I thank Trish for blessing my show because she's awesome.
Well, thank you for having me, and I want to thank our newest backer, and thanks for clearing me out and all that good stuff. So, I'll be around.
Yeah, you better be around. Good.
I am. I'm not going
right. Okay. Good. I gotta make a pinwheel design over here. This is gonna be some fun stuff. It's like a million spokes or something like that. That's gonna be fun. Anyway. I will talk to. Oh yeah, I will talk to all you guys later. All right, I'll see you.
Okay, we'll talk to you later. Bye.